is a big question. You will see a question like this in this unit that look frightening. If you do each individual part, like just do like an algebra question. Just do one part at a time, you'll be fine. I'm going to ask for 10 different volunteers here today. If you're sitting in the back or you haven't raised your hand yet, now might be the time to do so. If I get a brave soul that can start first. Summer, go. Give me a second. Go ahead. Yeah. Great. Go ahead. Yeah, next, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Okay, can I get a third volunteer, please? Do the denominator. Oh, this could take forever. Volunteers. Wonderful. Go. Go. Yeah. Okay, so we just did 3 small parts there together. That's all it is. And I love to know we got that there's an invisible 1 here beside the y, right? So 1 times -2. And as well, x to -2 times -2 changes to +4. Okay, can I get someone to be brave and give me a next step that hasn't raised their hand yet? So 3 ladies are out. Oh, this could take forever. Grace, go. Sounds good?
2 is 7.
Yeah.
3 to 2. Oh, that's later.
Oh, you can do it. That's fine. You can do it all together. You can do it all together. Yeah.
2 to 7, 3 to the -4,
Yeah.
x to the -8, y to 6.
The denominator stays the same. I'm just going to talk through how she got that. That's correct, by the way. Okay, how she got that was there's an invisible 1 on the 2 to the left, so 2 to the 1 times 2 to the 6 is 2 to the 7. There's just a 3 to the -4, and that's it. Negative x to the -2 times x to the -6 is x to the -8, and y to the 8 times y to the -2 is y to the 6. The denominator stays the same. I got someone else who's brave. Thank you, ladies. No gentlemen want to raise their hand. You guys are all shy. Liam, go. Next up.
Subtract these ones.
Good.
So it'd be 2 to the 13.
Yeah.
3 to the -4, x to the -12, 4 to the, or y to the 8. Right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Oof.
Okay, so what we did correctly the first time was you're going to subtract the denominator, right? So it's 7 plus 6, right? The -4 stays the same. -8 minus 4, and then 6 plus 2. Okay, can I get one person to give me the second last step? Go ahead, Lewis.
So you put the -3 in.
Okay.
So I'm 2 to the -3 now.
Yeah.
3 to 12.
Yeah.
X to the 36.
Yeah.
And y to the -24.
Very good. Now, if you got to this stage in the game, you'd get 3.5 out of 4 marks on this question. Could somebody earn the last mark, please? Hasn't raised their hand yet. Sorry, you're out. Oh goodness, this could take all day. Grace, can you be brave, please? Good. So what does it change into?
You just divide by the negative. Both the negatives?
Both the negatives. So 3 to the 12, x is 36, 2 is the 39, and y is the 24. Okay. Now, is this complicated? Yes. Can you do it? Totally. Okay, you guys can do this. Okay, just a lot of small steps is all it is. Okay. I'm going to pause the video so I don't know the internet doesn't hear this. Whoops.
So explore videos.
Right. The principal may be watching this. Okay, here we go. We're up to D here now. Let's use A's and B's and C's. That's a 9. Oh, how to this one? Here we go.
Oh no. What's this? C to the x.
C to the x plus 1. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint here before we begin. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint before we begin. Okay, because I want to give you guys a chance on this. If I do 4 times 3x plus 2 squared, I don't have any idea how I might get that. What's the power rule for that? Luke, go ahead.
You FOIL the 2 into the exponent.
Very good, okay, right? Because remember, like, you're multiplying by the thing. So this is going to change into 4 to the 6x plus 4, okay? So that little hint may help you with that, with this question, okay? This may help with that question, okay?
Just happened.
So what I just did there was I multiplied, because remember the power rule is if there's 2 things raised to a power, you multiply, right? So what I did was I just did 3 times 2 is 6 and 2 times 2 is 4.
Did you just like make this?
Right, so it's the same thing if I were to do like 4 to the 5 squared, that's 4 to the 10, right? To do 2 times 5, I'm doing the same thing here. I just multiply the 2 by both of those things. Right, I'll just distribute it, right? Right? Right, so 3x times 2 is 6x times 2 is 4. Okay.
Sadler, could you move your actual, please? Can't see that. That's good.
You're such a kind human being, let's do it, okay. Alright.
You said you loved that.
I do actually.
10.
10 or 10 on difficulty? Okay, because there's a variable in there and the variable messed it up. That said, the individual steps should be okay. You should be able to do this part no problem and this part no problem. If you mix up the x's, I can live with that, but the rest of the question you should be able to do, okay? All right, can I get brave souls again? I'll reset. Anyone can answer now at this time. Okay, can I ask for a volunteer to get me started here? Yeah, Luke, go ahead.
You want to distribute the first 2 into the first bracket.
Good, go ahead.
A to the power of 18.
Yeah,
B to the 6.
yeah.
And C to the 2x plus 2.
Okay, good. And again, we talked about that before, right? The 2 multiplies by the entire thing. So I get someone to be brave and give me the second bracket, please. Adam, is that a hand or is that a Adam? Go ahead. Good. Great. Okay, can I get a third brave soul to give me the denominator, please? Yeah, go ahead.
8 to the 12 and
Yeah.
the negative 8 and 6 to the negative 6.
And that's all the negative 4. Any questions so far? We're sort of good? Am I? You look almost like my daughter at this moment. Almost, not quite though, but you're getting close. Okay, can I get someone to be brave and simplify the numerator for me now, please? Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
8 to the 4 27.
Yeah,
To the 2.
yeah, yeah.
C 2x plus 5.
Wonderful. Okay, so wonderful, by the way. So what you did there was 6 minus 6 is nothing. That cancels out. 18 times 27. And it's confusing with the x's and the numbers, but just if you're thinking, if you have 2x plus 2, and then you're adding 3 to it, it's like nothing changes the x, right? You're just adding. You're just going to be adding to the number then. Okay, can I get another brave soul to simplify the brackets for me now, please? Someone, go ahead.
8 to the 15.
Yeah.
C 2x plus 11.
That should be the positive 8, something like that. Other than that, you're good. Okay, so it changes the positive 8, like the 0 minus negative 8 is like 0 plus 8. Okay, I have 2 steps left. Can somebody give me one of the 2 steps? Oh boy, oh boy. Yes, go ahead, Julia. Yeah, go ahead.
8.
Yeah, 32. Now we're close, but we're not done. I got someone with a great deal of self-confidence, and you have to be confident for this one. Luke, I think you already went, but I'll go to you here anyway. Go ahead.
With everything clause below.
Okay, so it's going to be 1 over all of those things. Now, somebody was asking me this. I think it was Grace. Since both of them are negative, you're going to flip them both to be positive. If you had like, this is a positive, you flip the sign for both of them, okay? So we'll deal with that a little later on with the variables. Thank you. Well, hopefully the principal doesn't see that on the video, okay? Yeah.
What would happen if it was a to the negative 8, negative c to the negative 8x plus 44.
Yeah, so let's say we had c to the negative 8x plus 44. It would be 1 over c to the 8x minus 44. Okay, so I'm flipping both, right? So basically, you'd factor out, it'd be like c to the negative bracket 8x minus 44, right? You'd factor it like that, right? And then
So 1 over, then what about the other way around? So it's c to the 8x minus 44.
yeah, so
Which is the same thing.
So the same thing then. So c to the 8x, sorry, 8x negative 8x minus 44. So it's going to be c to the negative.
Okay, so I meant if like the 8x was negative, but the 44 wasn't. Or the 8. Okay.
And if the 8x is positive, you can just leave it then.
Yeah.
Like variables are sort of weird because you generally want positive variables, right? But it's like when you're solving the quadratic formula, you can work it either way, but it's easier when there's like a positive, like for the a value, right? It's the same thing. Okay, good. One more and then we'll stop. Okay, one more. Yes? Emily, you'll be happy. One more example. I know you guys are dreaming here. Dream of math here for a minute. We got 15 minutes left. E is going to come. You guys want variables or no variables?
No.
Oh.
Just leave it there. Yeah. That's a nice one. Now it's less nice.
There you go. Okay. Last question of the day. You can do it. Have self-confidence in yourselves. Once you've had enough practice on 3 difficult questions like this, you feel knock the stuff out of the park and be a master of your exponent laws. Am I right, Jennifer?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Yes.
You only do 2/3.
You would not have fraction in action. Yes. Go ahead. None. So if you finish that sheet, the sheet. But I mean, really, if you can do this, you're good. I think. Okay. Because I don't want to give too much disparity because half the class is gone for literacy tests and the other half is writing the test here. So, you know, the expectation to understand this. If you can do this question yourself, you've mastered the stuff. So
What's this stuff beside the 1 over 8x minus 44? Like the c minus.
oh, this is just Liam was like asking different types of questions. I was trying to explain that. So he was saying, what if this is negative? What if this is negative? And I was trying to show it all. C can't be negative. Well, it can be, I guess. But let's. Okay, you guys are trying to